much. This is Sisi Tv coming from the Palestinian demonstrations here in London. What's your name? Where are you from?
Rabbi Jacob Wise. I'm from Stamford Hill, Stoke Newington, North London.
Amazing. And why are you here for this? Why are you here today?
We as Jews, we feel it's our obligation and our special duty to stand up in solidarity with the Palestinians who are suffering now gravely under the occupation, under the aggression of so-called Israel.
Amazing. And what is exactly going on at the minute? Why is this demonstration going on?
Well, we're all appalled, we're all shocked, and we feel there's a minimum we can do to stand up for the lives of innocent people in Gaza who are just being bombarded, and the whole international community just ignoring it and letting it happen, giving it its green light, which is something we really don't understand it.
Thank you so much. And what would you, if you was in Parliament, what would you do, or what would you say to the people in Parliament to do to help this situation?
Well, our message, Jewish message, is to the politicians and to Parliament around the world. We have to declare Zionism as is bankrupt. The concept of creating a Jewish haven for the Jewish people has completely failed miserably. Whether for the Palestinian, whether for the Jewish side, it's completely failed. We have to work on a one-state solution for all the inhabitants can live together side by side with equal rights, Palestinian Jews, etc., etc. Zionism has to go. This is the only way forward. The only honest way forward, with freedom and security and brotherhood and peace, will come back to Palestine like it used to be before Zionism.
Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much.
What they're doing is they're writing from the Israeli point of view, and they're not covering the Palestinian point of view. They're not, they're always going like, Hamas shot rockets into Gaza, but they're not saying that they're shooting rockets and they're killing civilians, and they are targeting cafes and they're targeting houses with civilians in them. And it's a collective punishment. Collective punishment is an international crime.
Foreign policy still hasn't done anything about it. That's why, events like today, I think, is the only way that we can kind of get exposure for these kind of things.
Well, hopefully it will let people know, especially here in London, nobody's aware of what's going on there. The BBC are so biased in their coverage of what's going on.
So I come from Tel Aviv, from Palestine, Tel Aviv. And I have my parents are, we are Jewish basically, but I am not Zionist. I'm against Zionism. I believe that Zionism is extremely wrong. It has created a huge injustice in Palestine, and that Palestine should be free. I have friends in Gaza and in the West Bank, and I feel their suffering every day. Every day I look whether there's my friend's still alive in Gaza, and it's just heartbreaking what these people are doing in my name. They're actually usurping, hijacking my name as a Jewish person to do atrocities that's just unbelievable.
It's an unjust war, basically. Yeah. When you see it on the news, it's completely.
It's not even war. It's genocide.
All right, it is genocide. Yeah, it's murder. All right.
Place.
Let me talk now. Yeah, it is. It's
And I hope this situation will end soon. And
So basically, for the past 3 days, Gaza is being bombed by Israeli forces. Almost 100 people have died already, mostly civilians, children and women. So I'm actually studying human rights. From my point of perspective, I think this is actual war crimes that Israel should be held accountable for.
Why are you guys here today? What is going on?
Because there's no justice. There's young people dying, babies dying, old people dying. It's just not right.
Fantastic. And how do you feel like this demonstration will help the Palestinians?
Hopefully it will open people's eyes, well, the world's eyes.
Watch it.
Hopefully it will open the world's eyes to people suffering and how it's touching people's hearts. There's people from all over the world here, young, small, disabled, pregnant. It's unbelievable. It's my first time.
Amazing.
It won't be my last.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, follow me. So this is the streets of London. As you can see, there are thousands of people coming out in their droves. There's young kids, everybody here to support Palestine. What's going on here? Why are you guys here?
Very simply, to support the Palestinian cause. What we want to do is basically show awareness to the media of exactly what's happening, because it's been manipulated by so many normal outlets. It's shown as a war. It's not. It's basically killing innocent people. And they're defenseless, they can't go anywhere, and more importantly, if we don't do anything else, no one else will.
Fantastic. Why are you here and what are you supporting?
Freedom of Palestine, obviously.
And what exactly is going on in Palestine for people that don't know what's going on?
Well, Palestine is like the old Arab wound, you know. It's never going to go away unless these people give back what they've taken without rights. So we are here to support the right of the Palestinian to have a peaceful life and to enjoy Ramadan like every other Muslim or even Christian, you know. They're human and we're supporting humanity.
Fantastic. And what would you, if you was in Parliament, what would you do? What could you say to Parliament to change or to help or to do? What can we do to help this situation?
I just want the British government to be right and to be just and to be human and to support humanity. We're not here because we're Muslim, we're not here because we're Christian or Jewish, we're here because we are human.
Thank you so much for your time, girls.
We're hoping to show that the people of Scotland and England are opposed to what's happening. We're here to stand in solidarity with the people being killed, murdered daily in Gaza and across Palestine. And they need to know that people are watching them, the whole world is watching them, and that their crimes won't go unnoticed, and that we stand in total solidarity with those people, those children, every man, woman and child. We stand in solidarity with them today, and we won't let their crimes go unnoticed, uncalled for, or without protest.
Fantastic. And how do you think, if you were in Parliament, what exactly do you feel, what would you say to Parliament, or if you were in Parliament, what would you do to try and solve situations or help the situations that are going on there?
Well, if I was in Parliament, I'd have been here on this demonstration. But to those that are in Parliament, they need to condemn Israeli actions. They need to kick that Israeli embassy out. How can you have an embassy of a country that commits war crimes, that ignores every UN resolution, that kills children, imprisons children, that practices collective punishment on a people? So I would be saying that Israeli embassy, they should have all diplomatic ties broken and removed until they learn to act like so-called civilised country.
Hi from the Palestinian demonstrations. What's your name?
Ammo.
Okay, and why are you here today?
I'm here because I want freedom for Palestine.
What is exactly going on in Palestine?
They're killing innocent children, innocent lives. They're taking over their lands. They're just Zionists.
Why are you here today?
I'm here today to support Palestine.
What is exactly going on in Palestine at the moment, for people that don't know?
Well, there is too much mad things going on there, which is not happening from today only. It's happening all the time, and it will never end until we stick together, you know.
It's a difficult one. A ceasefire.
Absolutely.
A ceasefire is the best thing I can think of.
Absolutely. So we're calling on the international government, the international world, the UN, and anybody else who will listen to cease fire on both sides, especially the Israeli sides who are just obliterating Palestine at the moment.